Welcome to all of you. I hope all of you are fine and doing all your work and stay at home and be safe. In the last class, we were discussing about the topic relations and functions. In the previous two videos, we have discussed about the topic relations and the problems related to equivalence relations. In the previous video, we discussed about functions and its types, that is one-one function, on-to function, many-one function, and the combination of both one-one and on-to, that is bijective functions. Now before proceeding to more questions, I am going to explain you one more topic related to the topic functions, that is composition of functions and invertible function. Now before moving on to the invertible function, we will discuss about composition of function. Now the word composition means to accumulate, to combine two functions together, or we can say that substituting the value of one function into the other is called the composition of the functions. Now if we see this definition, we will be able to understand this, or we'll also do some questions to make you understand more clear about the concept of composition of functions. Now I am going to tell you about this definition. Please see it very carefully. Suppose we have two functions f and g such that the function f indicates from a to b and g from b to c. Now composition of function f and g can be defined as GOF. It may be fog also. If we write GOF, we can write it from A to C. The common part will be eliminating here. So GOF means substituting the value of fx in gx. That is, GOF is defined as g of fx, means in place of x we have to substitute the value of fx. So if we have three functions here, where first function is from a to b, second function is from b to c, then their composition GOF will be from a to c. And if we write the composition from fog, it will be from c to a. So the composition means substituting the value of one function in the variable place in the other function. Now I will explain you this with some examples also, but before that we will discuss invertible functions. Now invertible function is a special type of function which satisfy the conditions of both one-one and onto. That is, if a function is satisfying the conditions of one-one and onto, that is, it must have only one image in y. If we have a set x and y, every element of x must have one image in y, and every element of y must be the image of x, every element of x, then it is onto. So satisfying both the conditions, that particular function is called to be invertible. There is one more definition regarding that. We see the definition. There is a function f from x to y is called invertible if there exists another function g such that y to x. So we are seeing both are inverse of each other. Here the function represents from x to y and g represents from y to x, just opposite. That is such that the value of GOF, that is when substituting fx in g, we get the value x, and for substituting gy in f, we get the value y. After substituting fx, we get the value x, and after substituting g of y, we get the value y. Whatever the variable we are substituting, we get the same value. Then that particular function is called invertible, since they are inverse of each other. So in this, g is called the inverse of f and represented by g equal to f of inverse. We'll understand this with the help of an example also. Important conditions regarding invertible is that if there is a function from x to y, there must be one function that is from y to x, and fog should be y and GOF should be equal to x. If all the conditions satisfy, then that particular function is called the invertible, and we can calculate inverse using this g equal to f of inverse. Now this is important note here. If a function is invertible, it must satisfy the conditions of 1, 1 and on 2 and vice versa also. Now I will help you understand composition of function and invertible function with the help of some problems. See the next video. Now we'll see some questions related to composition of functions in which we understand the meaning of compositions. We have a problem in which we have two functions fx and gx, both are in terms of x, and we have to calculate fog and gov. Fog means in place of x we have to substitute gx, and gov means in place of x we have to substitute fx. Whatever the symbol you see at the last, you have to put that value. That is, fog means f of gx, so in place of this x we have to substitute this complete value. I have put it. Now power to power cancel out here, 3 3, so we get the final answer at 8x. In gov it is g of fx, so I have substituted the complete value 8x to the power 3, this power value in place of x. Putting 1 by 3 aside, now 8x cube can be written as 2x to the power 3 whole cube. Now 3 3 cancel out, that is the value we have, 2x. So after putting fog we get value 8x, and gov we get value 2x. So in this way we can calculate fog, gov and fog also. Now see one more example. In this we have only one function f of x equal to 4x plus 3 upon 6x minus 4. We have to calculate fog. Fog means in place of variable we have to put the same function, that is f of fx. In place of x I have substituted the complete value. See, in place of this x also I have substituted the complete value. Then taking the LCM, 4 4 and equivalent also, 4 4 is 16, 4 3 is 12, 3 6 is 18, 3 4 is 12. This is as it is 6x minus 4, this is as it is down, this is also 6x minus 4. Now solving downward also in the same manner and then eliminating the like terms, if they are eliminated, we get that 34x divided by 34, it is also eliminated, then x is the final answer. So in this way we can calculate fog, gov or fog also. So I hope you understand the meaning of composition of function. It is as simple as that, just substituting the value of the particular function or the different function in place of that variable. Now in the next part of the video we will understand a problem related to board's exam, related to invertible function, in which we find the inverse of a function. Very important concept, as it has been asked and it may ask in this board exam also for 6 marks or 4 marks. Now in this problem we are going to understand about invertible function. As I told you, if we have a function f from x to y and there exists a function g from y to x such that fog gives y and gov give x, so that in case that particular function f is called invertible function and g is called the inverse of f. Now in order to prove this we have some steps here. We see this question, see it very carefully. We have a function from natural number to real number defined by f of x, 4x square plus 12x plus 15. Now we have to show that function from natural number to a particular set where s is the range of f is invertible. We have to show this is invertible and we have to also find the inverse of this particular function. Now suppose we have one element, let y be an arbitrary element in the range s. That case y is equal to this particular function. Using the method of completing square we have calculated y equal to 2x plus 3 whole square plus 6. Now taking 6 to the left side and then reducing the roots, we get x is equal to under root y minus 6 minus 3 by 2. For this calculation we need the concept of completing the square. So you need to understand first the meaning of completing the square. I hope all of you know, as we have already studied in class 10th. If you have any doubts in completing the square, you can message me, I will deal with it. Now after doing the value of x, initially we have the value of y. We have calculated the value of x. In this case, y should be greater or equal to 6 because it is a root function. Now let this value be defined as g such that s to n, if it is given n to s, we have to take a function the opposite of that, that is s to n, where g of y is defined by this function. We have f of x, this 4x square plus 12x plus 15. We have taken another function g of y, y minus 6 minus 3 upon 2. Now after calculating f of x and g of y, we have to calculate gof, that is g of fx, and for, that is f of gy. G of fx means in place of y we have to substitute this value, this particular value. I have substituted in place of y. After calculating I get the value of x. So after substituting x variable we get the value of x. Similarly, f of gy means in place of x, that is in place of this x we have to substitute this complete value. So I have substituted it and find the value y. So to calculate gof we have x here, after calculating for we have y here, that is the function shows invertible. If this condition satisfied, the function is invertible and g is the inverse of f. So it is written like this. So the inverse of f is just substituting the value of x in place of y, we get x minus 6 minus 3 by 2. You can try more examples like that. In board exam, this question is most important. In the next videos, I will help you to understand some problems also related to relations and functions. Till then, you try doing questions and you don't need to try all the questions. I will let you know what are the questions you need to try, and I will send you some of the notes also, some of the solutions also, which will help you to understand the concept more clearly. Thank you.